Hey guys, JJ here with some very exciting news regarding the Resident Evil 3 remake and the future of the series. Looks like we may be getting the remake sooner than expected. So with that being said, let's get right into it.
Resident Evil.
With the Resident Evil 2 remake, Capcom was able to find the perfect balance of new meets old. They took the same story from the original and reimagined it from the ground up, adding an all-new modern take on the game. This new vision for Resident Evil 2 was a gamble for Capcom, but in the end paid off critically and financially. With the success and return to form for Capcom, fans of the series now want to see a remake of Resident Evil 3 more than ever, and it looks like that may become a reality. Known Resident Evil leaker Dusk Golem is at it once again. For those of you unaware of Dusk Golem, he had a history of leaks ranging back to Resident Evil 7. Surprisingly, many of Dusk's leaks checked out and his track record has become pretty impressive to say the least. There's no denying that he has some form of source at Capcom. With that being said, I advise you all take this as a rumor since Capcom has yet to confirm any of this information. In a series of tweets, Dusk dives deep into the scrap features in Resident Evil 2, then switches focus onto the future of the Resident Evil series. According to Dusk, the Resident Evil 3 remake is in fact well in development and is scheduled to be released in 2020. If Capcom's vision is to mimic the original Resident Evil 2 and 3 release dates, this new schedule lines up perfectly. That's unfortunately where the good news ends. He goes on to say that the Resident Evil 3 remake may not be what a lot of people are going to expect. It's not being made by the same team that remade 2 and is in fact not even being developed internally at Capcom. That's right, the game is being outsourced. Dusk wouldn't say exactly who this new company was, but he did say that he'd announce it at a future date. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but with how well Capcom did with Resident Evil 2, I'd really want the same love and attention for 3. He does say, however, that Capcom will be taking an annual approach with the Resident Evil series going forward, and plans for a Resident Evil 8 are already underway, but it won't be coming until next-gen consoles. It's great that we'll be getting more games in the series, but Resident Evil 2 Remake set the bar high for Capcom, so I really hope they continue to take the time necessary to make a good game rather than push something out to meet deadline. I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date on all the latest Resident Evil 3 Remake and Resident Evil 8 news as it unfolds, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified. But now, I'm curious to know your thoughts on this new information. I'm a little mixed myself. Are you excited we're getting a Resident Evil 3 remake sooner than expected? What do you think of Capcom outsourcing the project? What do you hope to see for Resident Evil 8? Do you hope to see this story from 7 continued or just an all-new direction? Let us know down below and let's talk about it. The Residents of Evil is a Patreon-supported channel, so if you'd like to see your name here in the credits or unlock some other really great perks, head over to patreon.com/ROE Be sure to follow us on social media to be notified of the news as it drops and to check out some of our other great projects we're working on. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you back at the Residents of Evil.